Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to bake apple caramel cupcakes, so let's get right into it. For this recipe, you will need 1 box of yellow cake mix, chopped up apples, whole milk, applesauce or olive oil, 3 eggs, and if you choose vanilla or cinnamon. For the caramel frosting, you will need unsalted butter, light brown sugar, evaporated milk, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and powdered sugar. Our first step is to add in our yellow cake mix. So we're going to add that into our bowl. And because personally I don't like the taste of cake box mix, we're going to add in milk instead of water. This is 1 cup of milk I'm going to add in. I'm going to pour that in there. Next, we're going to add in a 1/3 cup of applesauce. Now, if you want to use 1/2 cup of olive oil or vegetable oil instead, that's perfectly fine, but this will really bring out our apple flavor. Here we go. So we're going to whisk this mixture together until it is a thick consistency. Now, we don't want it to be runny, but at the same time, we don't want it to be crumbly. So it should look something like this. I'm now going to be adding a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and a cup of chopped apples. I have skinned these and cut them up into small bite-sized pieces. So we're just going to add those in as well. Whisk those. So now we're moving on to adding 3 whole eggs, and we're going to crack them and break them into our batter. Now give me a second while I go wash my hands. That's our 3rd egg. Now that we have our 3 eggs in our batter, we're going to whisk it together. Make sure your hands are clean. You don't want to whisk it using dirty hands. We're just going to combine that all together. It smells so good. It smells like apples and cinnamon. It's so good. Now that we have our oven set to 375 with our handy dandy spatula, we're going to scoop in our batter to our muffin liners. So let's do that right now. You want to get it about 2/3 full. So this made 16 cupcakes, and we're going to put these in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes until they're golden brown. So now that our cupcakes are in our oven, it's time to start working on our frosting. So we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter into a medium saucepan. It's on low heat, and then we're just going to let that simmer over a little bit. We're gonna wait for that to melt. Now that our butter is melted, we're going to add in 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. We're going to add that in there. Okay, so now we're going to add in a 1/3 cup of evaporated milk into our mixture. That should be enough. And we're just going to stir it on its low heat. So now we are going to add in an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and we're going to add that in there. And we're going to keep on stirring it and then let it set to be lukewarm. Now remember, this is supposed to be a caramel, so we have to bring it to a boil first. So once that's boiled, then we can let it cool. Now that our caramel has cooled to lukewarm, we're going to add in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar to our caramel. And we're also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now we're going to add in our vanilla extract. So now we're going to put our handheld mixer at medium speed and combine it. Now with a butter knife, we're going to take our frosting and spread it on the top of our cupcakes. I have a few cupcakes spread out here that we're just going to place the frosting on top of, so let's get right into this. Here's the end result. I garnished mine with a few cranberries. I hope that you guys enjoy them. Bye!